How's it going, everyone? Browmaster47 here, once again, getting back to the blind Let's Play of Danganronpa V3 Kill and Harmony. And last time, we kind of made a decision on who was the victim in this case. And looking at the evidence, we believed it was Kaito, even though Suichi feels that that is not the case. So now we're gonna check out this crossbow and see what's up with that.
I think we need to get all the facts straight, so we don't fall for any more lies.
I agree, but what do you think, Maki? Fine.
Okay, let's discuss that then.
Why are you acting like you're in charge of things?
So if we assume that Kaito and I shot each other with the crossbow, then the most efficient way to solve this is to set up a timeline of events.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. Oh, wait a minute. Why am I okay with Kokichi?
Hey, I said, why are you...
Alrighty then, let the debate begin.
Alright, well, we're kind of going into it. Crossbow, 3 arrows, electro bomb, use electro hammer, and poison.
What was even going on?
As if you need to ask, you were there! The crossbow was in Kaito's possession first. He probably fired the first shot at Kokichi too.
Then Kokichi disarmed Kaito, took the crossbow, and returned fire.
I didn't take the crossbow from Kaito. I secretly brought a different one.
But only one crossbow was taken. The other two are still in my research lab. Still, only one arrow was fired.
Wait a minute.
How could they both shoot each other?
By the way,
Oh, well.
shots hurt a lot. My wound is still aching something fierce.
What? What was that just now? I feel like that goes against the information I have.
When the crossbow fired,
There were 3 arrows.
what was even going on?
Where was it?
Took the crossbow, and returned fire.
I didn't take the crossbow from Kaito. He brought a different one.
But only one crossbow was taken.
No, that's not it.
Still in my research lab.
I think it's the next one.
Still, only one arrow was fired.
Got it.
That's wrong.
Wait, Himiko. What do you mean, one arrow?
Well, I only gave Kaito one arrow, so...
What?
Are you positive?
Of course! There's no way I got that wrong!
Well then, that's strange, because... there were 3 arrows in the bathroom, remember?
Yeah, that is weird.
3? I know I only gave him one! Kaito even told me to only bring him one. He said he wanted to avoid fighting.
There were 3 arrows at the scene. The Himiko said that she only brought 1. What is going on here?
Maybe Kokichi had some hidden away?
Why would Kokichi have 2 arrows when he didn't have a crossbow to fire them? But we know for certain that 3 arrows were recovered from the scene.
That's true.
And all 3 arrows had blood on them. And altogether, their clothes had 3 perforations in them. So we know for certain that they shot 3 arrows at each other.
Oh. Then where did those arrows come? I don't think that Himiko is lying. There must be some angle to this we haven't considered yet. Is it? What could have happened? Well, let's think about that for just a moment. So, Kaito told Himiko to bring the crossbow and 1 arrow. Himiko was positive that he brought 1 arrow as requested. I wonder, could Kokichi have heard about that and brought some arrows just in case? Think. Think. Alright. 2, 1, go! Alright, let's go. Well, we kind of thought of it ahead of time. How? Didn't really get over there. How many arrows did Himiko give Kaito? I believe that gave him 1. Alright, we're good. Alright, next question. Wow, I only got 1 of those. God dang it. Oh, wow. I didn't even hit any of them. Then again, this is the 5th chapter, so... Wait, was that a Monokuma? Y'all see that just now? Well... I'm pretty sure we'll put that in there. Were all the arrows inside the hangar from the start? All the arrows inside the hangar from the start? I don't think so. Yeah, no, there was not. Okay, ooh, this is gonna be a tough one. Who brought the 2 arrows? I believe that was Kokichi. This is the last question too. We have... I believe Kokichi brought the arrows. Oh, then it would have to be a 3rd party. Okay. So... I don't know how I got that one question wrong. Got it!
Could it be that the additional arrows were brought in by a 3rd party?
A 3rd party? So someone besides Kokichi or Himiko? That's just a guess, though. There's no way a 3rd party exists.
If a 3rd party did exist, why would they bring 2 arrows?
Kaito was the only one with a crossbow. I made sure I handed it to him.
Kaito said he only needed 1 arrow. Clearly, he didn't want to fight.
Yeah, that's right.
So the other 2 arrows weren't for Kaito. They were for the 3rd party to use themselves.
So the 3rd party didn't hand the arrows through the window. Instead, they went into the hangar and shot the crossbow themselves?
Huh.
Impossible. There was an alarm system and an electric barrier around the hangar. Yeah. That hangar should have been completely closed off, right?
It was completely closed off? Can we confirm that? I feel like there might be another way. Some way we haven't figured it out yet. I'm overthinking something. Think. What method did the third-party use to enter the hangar. As, You know, I'm actually honestly not 100% sure. But we'll see what our options are. It's an E. Exisal? I. S is A. L.
I see now.
Maybe that's it.
That's it! The Exisal! The Exisal could be used to enter the hangar. We couldn't get in because of the alarm system and the electric barrier. But that shouldn't have been a problem for any of the Exisals, right? So if you wanted to enter the hangar, all you had to do was pilot an Exisal.
I saw an Exisal enter the hangar last night. So was this third party piloting it?
By the way, I just want to confirm something with Monokuma. Would the alarm still go off if there was a person inside an Exisal?
Well, I wasn't trying to keep this secret, but since it's about the details of the hangar, I guess I can tell you guys. It makes sense that the alarm system and electric barrier wouldn't react to an Exisal. After all, the hangar is where the Exisals are supposed to be stored.
Yeah, that does make sense.
It'd be a hassle to disable the security every time an Exisal comes and goes, you know? So even if someone is inside an Exisal, the security system wouldn't catch them. Because it'd be a hassle to leave the Exisal every time you have to put it away.
So it's like Shuichi said? A third party got in an Exisal and entered the hangar? But can just anyone pilot an Exisal?
Well,
That's
Kokichi,
a very good question. Wait, what about the lock-teen system?
It's surprisingly easy. If you use both hands, both feet, and both nipples, you can do it.
Nipples too?
Oh god, no.
Anyway, this third party commandeered an Exisal and infiltrated the hangar. That same person must have brought the other two arrows with them.
I told you that's impossible.
And yet, Aki, you don't seem... I don't know, what's your train of thought? Huh?
There's no way you can get through security if you pilot an Exisal. It's not possible.
What? Not possible.
Aki, what are you talking about? What are you thinking? What do you know? Why are you trying to hide it? Why? Why won't you tell me? Okay. Okay. On a Kuma file, the hatch is locked.
if
Extra
someone
bomb.
was piloting the Exisal, they could have used it to enter the hangar.
That's not possible. Is operating the Exisal really that difficult? Do we even know how to get inside an Exisal? Outside the hangar, there were 4 Exisals. And they were all moving too.
I was controlling them remotely.
Electro hammers weren't an option. Yesterday, all the hammers were still recharging.
There's no way to stop an Exisal. So getting inside one would have been impossible.
You're right, it's impossible.
It's not impossible. There is one way to stop an Exisal. I have to show them. Okay, I honestly have no idea where I'm going with this.
If someone was piloting the Exisal, they could have used it to enter the hangar.
That's not possible. Is operating
I
the
think-
Exisal really that difficult? Do we even know how to get inside an Exisal? Outside the hangar, there were 4 Exisals. And they were all moving too.
I was controlling them remotely.
Huh? I thought I showed everyone that you can control an Exisal with a remote.
Damn it!
Nope. Okay, so it's not that. Do you have proof that we could
If someone was piloting the Exisal, they could have used it to enter the hangar.
Oops.
That's not
My
possible.
bad. Didn't mean to use that.
Is operating the Exisal?
Hang on, I gotta verify this. One was in storage with its cockpit closed. The other was in. All right. The X is giving commands to observe his movements via the remote control. Found on the ground near the three X.
Really that difficult? Do we even know how to get inside an Exisal? Outside the hangar, there were 4 Exisals,
Yes.
and they were all moving too.
Wait, hold on a second. I want to double check something. This is.
I was controlling them remotely.
The electro hammers weren't an option. Yesterday, all the hammers were still recharging.
Wait, no.
That's wrong!
No, there was a used electro hammer.
Wait, not all of the electro hammers were being charged. I know because I found one. There was a used electro hammer near Monokuma and the Exisals.
That electro hammer used by the third party? Maybe they used it to disable an Exisal.
Yes, I think so. When I saw them last afternoon, there were 4 Exisals.
Yeah?
But this morning, there were only 3.
I noticed that too. Was the missing Exisal taken by this third party?
Shuichi is getting warmer. How about you say the answer right now? Who did it? Who is this third party?
Identity of the third. Someone who. Dang, I honestly don't. The electro hammer gives us a clue. Saw 4 Exisals at the scene. It was morning. We were trying to get into the hangar. There were 3. The culprit must have used between yesterday afternoon and whose hammer was it? There's only one person among us that I think could do that. Okay, well let's think about the possibilities here. It can't be Kokichi because he was the one who was there. It can't be Kaito. Can't be. It's definitely not us. I think maybe Maki? It might be Maki. It might be Maki. She was trying to hide it too. It might be her. I'm taking a wild guess.
It's you!
Is it her?
Maki, you're the third party we're looking for, aren't you?
What? It's Maki? are you saying?
Remember what Kokichi said.
But be careful, the electro hammer runs out of battery very quickly. If you use it against an Exisal, it run out of juice with just one shot. Got it?
The electro hammer needs to be recharged for 24 hours after it runs out of battery. That hammer was used last afternoon, so it couldn't have been used this morning.
Oh, right. When we were all gathered in the dining hall this morning.
Naki, where's your electro hammer? Oh, that. I didn't even account for that. I don't need it. I'd rather not use a weapon I'm unfamiliar with. This is much better. Yep, brings out the knife. A knife? Well, I suppose you know best.
Maki was the only one without an electro hammer, wasn't she?
Knowing that, the electro hammer I found could only have belonged to Maki. And that leads me to the conclusion that Maki must be the third party. She also knows how to assemble the crossbow and could have returned it to her lab later.
You brought a different crossbow than the one Kaito had, right?
Maki took 2 arrows and her own crossbow from her lab, disabled the Exisal with an electro hammer, and infiltrated the hangar.
Yep, pretty much.
Now we just have to figure out what happened after...
I'll kill your magic.
Oh, she's going at us again.
Why are you doing this?
Oh, she's got that death stare. What?
Why are you getting in my way?
Getting in your way? Maki, what are you...
Yes, I'm the third party.
Huh?
I admit to going into the hangar with an Exisal, and then shooting the crossbow. I didn't kill anyone. I'm not the culprit.
Hold on, I didn't even say you were the culprit. Well, let's hop right to it. Okay.
I used the electro hammer. And I used the Exisal to enter the hangar too. I also shot the crossbow there. However, I am not the culprit. Because the crossbow is not the murder weapon.
Lock. There we go. Got it. Vance!
The crossbow is not the murder weapon? What do you mean?
The arrows left holes in the clothes. Think about the locations of the wounds. They were on his arm and back. An arrow to each of those spots wouldn't result in a fatal injury. That's why the
Wait.
crossbow can't be the murder weapon.
Wait, I know.
Therefore, I'm not the culprit.
I want to think that Mac is a... I want to believe her. The way she scrambled to defend her.
The arrows left holes in her clothes. Think about the locations of the wounds.
Yes.
They were on his arm and back. An arrow to each of those spots wouldn't result in a fatal injury.
Got it.
I'll cut through your words.
Yeah. Well, it would. The arrows wouldn't themselves, but the poison could.
It wouldn't matter where the arrow hit if it were poisoned.
Poison?
I noticed something about the poison in my lab during the investigation. There was just a little less in the bottle than before. If that poison had been applied to those arrows, they would have been lethal, no matter where they connected.
Maki, do you have a rebuttal?
What's the matter? Why don't you say anything? Don't tell me. Are you really the culprit?
I kind of... No, I still don't feel that she's the culprit.
There's no way she is! Cause why would she kill Kaito?
Yeah, she has no motive to do so.
I can't understand if you don't explain anything!
Maki is still fighting.
Huh? Fighting?
Do you remember that Maki said she would do anything to defeat Kokichi?
Yep.
Maki is trying to kill Kokichi in this class trial. She wants to kill the mastermind, a remnant of despair.
Then when Maki said she would sacrifice anything, she meant...
The sacrifice that she's talking about must be all of us.
That's it!
That's right. If we get it wrong,
She
we
plans to
all...
sacrifice all of our lives in order to kill Kokichi.
Sacrifice us?
Then by hiding the truth, Maki was trying to get us to arrive at the wrong answer. Just to kill Kokichi and the rest of us along with him?
Doesn't that mean that Maki's the culprit?
She knew what happened and tried to hide it from us.
But that mischievous plan was ruined, all thanks to Shuichi here. Too bad, Maki. I already predicted this would happen.
You knew all along that Maki was the culprit. That's why you've been so calm.
This isn't over.
Oh,
Maybe we do have the truth now, but this isn't over. We have a choice to make. We don't have to follow where the evidence leads.
Huh? What do you mean?
Does this mean you're gonna vote for someone else, even if it's not the truth?
Someone else? You mean vote incorrectly on purpose?
What did you say?
Kaito told me that only I would be able to grasp what lies beyond the truth. That means finding the truth is not enough. We need to grasp the hope just beyond it. So Maki, please tell us the truth. The truth that only you know.
So Kaito said that to you. Then, does that mean you guys made up before he died?
Yeah, when I went to see him yesterday.
I see. Okay, I'll talk about it. Especially since it's my responsibility for involving everyone. Shuichi, you're so persistent. Were you always like that?
You think so? Maybe Kaito's charisma is starting to rub off on me.
That guy could be pretty stubborn.
Then what really happened?
well, sooner or later we're gonna find out.
Maki, please tell us.
Please!
And so, Maki began telling the truth. A truth that would leave us all in shock.
Just start narrating things, you're ruining the mood!
Good comeback there, Himiko.
Well, I guess this turn of events isn't exactly boring either.
Oh, is this a... Oh, intermission. Do you want to save? No, we're not at that point yet. Alright.
Well now,
And then the Monokuma and Cubs Eater segment began. But with all the Monokubs destroyed, this segment was no longer possible. And so the curtain quickly fell. Yeah, that was kind of a thing. Yeah, alright.
The flashback light became the motive. When Kokichi remembered that he was a remnant of despair, I planned to kill him. I thought that if I killed him, this game, and the battle between hope and despair, would end. I was confident in my talent as an assassin. I knew I would be able to do it.
We've tried to end this killing game before, but...
You are naive.
Oh.
That's what I thought. I knew Kokichi would take advantage of my naivete, simply because it's him.
Maki totally gets me!
That's why. I needed to settle it myself. I took the poison arrows and the crossbow, and broke into the hangar with an Exisal. But when I entered the hangar, I saw something I never expected. Kaito and Kokichi were fighting each other. Kokichi was shot in the arm with a crossbow arrow, probably by Kaito when he fought back. Both of them stopped and looked at the Exisal, most likely surprised by its sudden appearance. Kokichi immediately took out his remote and attempted to control the Exisal I was in. I jumped out of the Exisal before he could, and shot Kokichi in the back with an arrow. That should have been enough to stop him, since the arrow was coated with poison.
The Strike 9 poison, correct? But why pick that particular poison? Some of the poisons in my lab were far more lethal.
I wanted Kokichi to confess his true intentions before he died, and find out why he was always lying and trying to confuse us.
What do you
Oh.
mean?
If he was the mastermind, it would have been easier for him to hide in the shadows, right? He could have made it seem as if the late Junko was secretly behind this killing game. That way, he could reveal himself as the surprise mastermind to liven up the game. Because of his suspicious actions, anyone would already suspect him as the mastermind.
Yep.
Especially with that message in the courtyard.
The one we figured out in Chapter 4.
Kokichi said it was a hint, but was it necessary for him to go out of his way just for a hint?
As a remnant of despair, I imagine he wanted to feel the despair of his plan being thwarted.
I think that if he wanted the thrill, he would have carried out the plan carefully. So when his carefully laid out plan goes to waste, he would be in utter despair.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Maki must have wanted to hear it directly from Kokichi himself.
But it was pointless. I was a fool for thinking I could have a serious talk with him.
What are you talking about? Remnants of despair? What's that? I don't understand anything you're saying. But anyway, why are you starting a killing game when it should have ended? You already know it's all meaningless, and that I'm the mastermind. Do you love killing that much?
Oh, ooh, that's a good point.
Shut up, you asshole! I realized it was pointless to continue the conversation, so I shot the final arrow. But then... What?
Kaito protected Kokichi?
What?
Why? Why would Kaito protect Kokichi?
At that moment, my mind went blank. I knew I had to do something about the poison. I rushed to Shuichi's research lab for the antidote.
So you didn't have the antidote with you at the time?
I used Strike 9 poison to torture Kokichi for info, but I planned to kill him from the start.
That's so mean!
But that was my first mistake. Because of that,
You what?
I ended up killing Kaito. When I returned with the antidote, the hangar shutter had been closed. I assumed it was Kokichi's doing, but because of that, I couldn't enter the hangar anymore.
Poor girl.
I needed to give Kaito the antidote somehow, so I went to the bathroom window. Kaito, can you hear me? Quick, drink this antidote! After calling out to him, I chucked the antidote through the bathroom window. Kaito noticed it and grabbed the antidote, but Kokichi stole it from him.
Sorry, but I can't die here, since I'm the mastermind of this killing game.
Wait! There's only one antidote!
Oh, you don't have to worry about Kaito. He fulfilled his dream, right?
Oh, man. I knew I didn't like Kokichi, but this is just...
He
No.
already went to space. Damn it!
Stop!
Phew, I feel so much better. I guess that's a wrap. Or maybe not. Because now another class trial is going to start.
Class trial?
You'll be the Blackened for this case, you know. The Blackened who killed Kaito.
I killed...
Shut it! Screw the class trials. Like hell am I gonna let you have your way?
Kaito! Why did you protect Kokichi? If you didn't help him, then...
I couldn't help it. Even if it's Kokichi, I can't have you kill anybody.
What?
Aw, Kaito wasn't protecting me. He was protecting Maki. The situation just got way worse. Maki is gonna become the Blackened responsible for killing you. All because you protected me!
Don't you worry, Makiro. I'm not gonna die that easily. Just leave it to me. I'll put an end to this killing game.
You're still full of energy, even like that. You really are not boring.
What?
I want to see what a dying Kaito can do. So, show me what you've got. I won't meddle with your plans.
What are you...
Don't mind me. Run, Makiro. Just hurry up and run.
Man. Oh, wow, this is just gone crazy.
Run and live. You gotta live.
But I refused to give up. I tried to enter the hangar by breaking the control panel with my knife. In the end, I couldn't.
So that's where the marks on the control panel came from, huh?
Okay.
After that, I returned to the bathroom window once more, but I didn't see anyone. The bathroom door was closed. I called out, but neither Kaito nor Kokichi answered. I couldn't do anything anymore. All I could do was leave. That's when I made up my mind. As the Blackened who killed Kaito, I would kill Kokichi during this class trial, in exchange for all of your lives.
So that's what happened.
Then Kokichi, knowing what he knew, still helped Maki cover up her crime?
Was that why you smushed Kaito in the hydraulic press?
Kaito wanted Maki to be spotless. As his friend, I felt obliged to help him.
How dare you! Make fun of him!
Oh.
You call yourself a friend? You enjoyed watching us suffer! You fucking asshole!
Ooh, Maki is so scary. Good thing I'm in this Exisal. Pretty sure Maki would have already killed me if I was out there in the flesh. So, what are everyone's plans now? With the truth out in the open, who are you guys gonna vote for? You can vote for me, but if you do, we'll all die together.
Oh boy. But I don't know.
Or vote for Maki and live. Well, choose whichever you want. I don't care either way.
I kind of don't believe either.
Why are you so calm? Your life depends on this too.
Who cares? Just choose already. Come on, who are you gonna vote for?
No, we can't vote yet. We don't have the whole truth.
Oh?
This case isn't over.
Huh?
Thank you for telling us everything, Maki. Thanks to you, I finally understand. There's another hidden truth within your testimony.
A hidden truth?
Yes, I'm positive. Because there's something wrong with the testimony you've given us.
Part of Maki's testimony that doesn't add up. Control panel, Kokichi. I feel after protecting Kokichi, Maki. I think it's this. Nope, not this one. Right about. You're gonna doubt Kaito's action?
Damn it!
Okay, so we know it's this. Yeah.
No!
Okay. Well, well, my bad. No, what? Hang on a second. Oh, shoot, I can't pause. I think it's this one. Well, bugger. Okay, so...
That's it! Maki said she used a knife to try to break the control panel and enter the hangar.
Yes.
But that doesn't make sense, because there's an alarm system on the shutter.
Oh yeah! The alarm should have gone off if someone got close to the shutter.
I was too focused to notice at the time. But now that you mention it, it is odd.
Maybe the sensor just missed her.
Nah, the security there isn't that sloppy. If a shady person got near the shutter, the alarm would have gone off without question.
That is true.
Then why didn't the alarm go off?
Like I told you, this isn't over. There's still a hidden truth to find.
That's right. There must be some kind of reason behind all these oddities. Finding that reason will help us find the hidden truth. Okay, well, let's see what we got. We didn't need to use the electro bomb yet.
The hangar. And I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
Maybe it was just broken.
No.
Perhaps it was turned to a special setting?
Or maybe Maki is telling a lie. Did you really try to break the control panel with it?
I'm not going to tell any more lies.
It seemed like the alarm system itself was working properly. So what can we learn from that?
I did attempt to enter the hangar. And I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
Wait, what about...
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
Maybe it was just broken.
No.
Perhaps it was turned to a special setting?
Or maybe Maki is telling a lie.
Wait a minute, hold on a second. I want to check out this. The alarm can be disabled with the alarm remote. Okay. Match's electronic lock doesn't matter. The electro bomb. What?
Did you really try to break the control panel with it?
I'm not going to tell any more lies.
It has to be the electro bomb. We haven't used that yet.
I did attempt to enter the hangar.
I'm gonna try
I tried
this.
to destroy the control panel with my knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
Nope, not that one. I don't think Maki is lying. We agree that the alarm system is loud enough to be heard throughout the school, right?
Damn it!
Yeah. Yeah, man. I don't know. I'm honestly kind of stumped with this one.
I did attempt to enter the hangar. And I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
Maybe it was just broken. Perhaps it was turned to a special setting?
Or maybe Maki is telling a lie.
Hey, I gotta think this through. Didn't they like the alarm system itself was working properly? What can we learn from that? Okay, let's recall all the information that we've heard so far. So, first things first, that she tried to destroy the shutter with the knife. And there were slash marks there. So... Hey, honestly, I'm not 100% certain on this. Let's go through the information again. There must be something I'm missing. We're given commands to observe near the remote. That bad. But we can't use any of the Exisals. The Electro Bomb, sure, it could render some stuff useless. But you said you tried to destroy it. So could we do this for the first one?
I did attempt to enter the hangar. And I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
Okay.
I was wrong.
Oh my god, I'm making all sorts of mistakes. Alright. So here's what we're gonna do. I think so it seems like we're gonna have to come to a pause. So we'll start the video once we figure out the result. So we'll be back. So we'll be back at that point. Until then, I'll see y'all later. Till then, ciao.